Um, so today, wait, first, I'm Queen. This is Nuworld Tarot. Sorry, y'all. I really need to learn to start introducing myself because I be being so rude sometimes. I don't mean it though. I just be figuring, everybody who rock with me, rock with me. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, it's a whole bunch. I don't know if y'all been living under a rock or what, but this Julio Foolio dude, I mean, they won't let this character rest, honey. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get up on this topic real quick and see what's going on with this young man. Because I didn't heard from hoodoo to. I seen this video he did that was so disturbing. I was just like, I don't know about the new people. I don't know about the new people. I'm not really sure about them. I might have messed up one of my eyebrows too. Don't talk about me. Um, but yeah, this guy, I don't even know what cards to use. Um, I done heard so much stuff about him. So I'm just gonna go in and see what I guess they want to show me. I'm trying to see. I want to pull from an oracle deck first. Let's do this one. And we'll get cards depending on what we feel from these. Don't fall. We gonna use the Sacred Rebels. And then we'll pull a deck based off of whatever comes out. Because this dude is giving me the heebie-jeebies. I know I don't like what I see when I look in his face. I know that. All right. Once again, I'm Queen. This is Nuworld Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what we're going to pick up from this Julio dude. I done heard so many rumors about him. I just don't know what to think. So we'll just read and see. Okay. What y'all want us to know about Julio? I'm going to ask some specific questions if they don't go in and tell us. Yeah. See what they got to say first. Ooh. I think it's a little too late for this message. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Well, we know he got hunted, honey. We think that. Ooh. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Darkness sound like other side or something. Just saying. Dream a beautiful dream. Damn. Sound like goodbye to me. What y'all think? Child. Spirit over here being blunt. Okay. We have bring it into form. See how you can see through the skin and see the bones and stuff? Oh my God. Like flesh. Ugh. I ain't gonna say what it look like to me. Okay, and then we have the word wants to be written. I don't know, y'all. People running around here saying this boy's still on this side, saying he ain't crossed over, but that ain't what I'm getting. Let's just see, though. Anything else you want us to know about Julio, Big Mama? Girl, they over here spilling all the tea. Okay, we have spirals of manifestation. Wow. Defend to the end the worthwhile. Lord, look at that card, y'all. In the world, not of the world. Wow. Yeah, homeboy, y'all, listen, homeboy done took flight. I don't care what they talking about. Big, bold vision. And this one actually flipped out first, but it fell at the end. Inner trust. That boy did. Okay. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck, we have visions of life beyond death. He already knew this was coming, y'all. Let me just take it off here. My hand's too small. I'm just going to take it off the bottom so I can hold it. Well, it's giving other side energy to me, y'all. I don't know what y'all picked up from it, but it's giving me other side energy, okay? Y'all, use your own intuition, okay? Child, well, let's ask some specific questions because I done heard so much stuff. I want to know about this hoodoo situation. I want to know if his big mama did do voodoo on him, what she do that for? Like, girl, what you do that for? I mean, I get it. Some people, it's like traditional, you know, it's just kind of something that run in their family, or the same way some people might practice like religion or something like that. You know, you get people who look at that as some sort of a religion. You know what I'm saying? Like the hoodoo stuff. I mean, I've heard of it. Heard of people traditionally doing it, but I don't know anybody personally. All right, we gonna get into some specifics because I want to know, because I see this little clip. I be damned if I sit down and watch that boy talk for an hour or two, child. You got me messed up, okay? It just ain't gonna happen. But I seen a clip where he was talking about I guess, who was it? It might have been Vlad TV. It might have been Vladimir, y'all. I don't remember. But I seen him, and he was talking about how his big mama had did the hoodoo, you know, on him to protect him and all that. I was like, okay, you just gonna come out and tell everybody, huh? I mean, whatever. Okay. I'm glad I checked these this time because they're not all in the right. I check them every time though. Just about. Okay. All right. I want to know if his big mama did a hoodoo on him. And if she did, what she do it for? What she do that for? You know, I'm a strong believer that anytime a grandparent does anything when it comes to their grandchildren, a lot of times it's some sort, well, I'm going to say their intention is some sort of form of protection. I ain't going to say that's always what they do, but I'm going to tell you that I believe that that's always their intent. They want to protect them. They want to, you know, keep them safe or whatever, what have you. But I don't know if everybody really knew what this dude was into. Possibly so, though. That video I saw was so disturbing, y'all. It's called, it's to the Fantasia beat When I See You. Shit, what was the name of the doggone song, y'all? I can hear it in my head because it's to the Fantasia beat. But I can't think of the name of the song. But it's so disrespectful. It like he had a graveyard. He playing news broadcast in the background of people being unalived and singing and celebrating. It's just a mess. I don't even know. Did Julio's big mama put hoodoo on him? Or anybody for that matter? Did he have hoodoo on him? Julio had hoodoo. I should have took that one. Yeah. Somebody did put Julio. I was going to say Julio. You might as well call it that. Hoodoo on him. Shit. Why? Why did they put it on him? What was the purpose? That actually... Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely... So the solar plexus chakra came in like upside down. It actually fell on top of the third eye chakra upside down. That's why I kind of stopped and paused and looked for a second like, because this emotional loss card had already failed too. But it, you know, it fell in that spot, so I left it there. So this was definitely some janky, or whatever you want to call it, because the universe came in sideways. Definitely lacking universal protection. This may have been like a You know, something physical, some dirt, some, you know, some earthly stuff, you know, some bones, you know, blood, stuff like that. But this definitely wasn't protected in a spiritual aspect at all. It just wasn't. It wasn't a good idea. Whoever did it, I mean, did they have good intention? At some point, somebody did, but at some point, somebody else didn't, because this came in sideways. Throat chakra. Here's the transformation card. Somebody did have good intentions, but somebody else. I feel like this is multiple people playing with stuff, messing with stuff, doing stuff, families, people against each other, doing things, passing around energies, fooling with negativity, stuff they don't want to understand, stuff they can't really control. But I don't think they're taking that into consideration. They're acting on their emotions, and their emotions are not positive. Okay, put it like that. What else? Yeah, this was, wow. This kid was betrayed really badly. This kid was betrayed really, really, really badly. We got the crown chakra. It fell on top of the solar plexus chakra, which came in the reverse. Okay. We have trapped in fear. This boy was scared all the time. We have balance. We have triumphant success. And we have partnerships and alliances. You know, I don't want this to sound bad, but I have to give you guys what I see. And I feel like the universe felt as though in order for there to be some sort of a balance here, there had to be somebody had to go. Okay. I don't want this to sound bad, because I know he has family and all that. And you know how people are. Even if they state and they be like, oh, I love them. So I'm, you know, look, I don't want to get into people's emotions, but this just looks like retribution on a spiritual, from a spiritual standpoint. Okay. What else you want us to know about the Julio situation? All these damn chakra cards coming in crazy. My goodness. Wow. Wow. This energy is freaking heavy. Oh my gosh. So we have shadow. Wow. Y'all. Wow. This boy had, ooh-wee. Okay, listen. Whoever did the hoodoo was dealing with something much, much, much more deep and powerful than they could ever understand. That I could ever understand. Than you could ever understand. Any of us would never understand this. We wouldn't. We wouldn't understand it. And this person dabbled with something without taking the proper precautions in order to keep everything and everyone around them protected. And they opened up something. Okay, it looks like portal-y to me, but I don't know what a portal actually is supposed to look like. Okay, I know what they show us and what they say, but this looks very dark side energy type stuff we have going on here. Okay, the sacral chakra came in sideways as well. Moving on, see the timepiece in this person's hand. This dude time was up. If that's what this is about, if his time was up, it was time for him to go on over there and, you know, get whatever lessons he need to learn for next go round, or whatever the hell he gonna do or whatever. But there it is, like, okay. And then we have obstacles and challenges. Wow. I don't feel like this kid really had a chance, to be honest. I don't know how old he actually was, but I'm getting young energy. Um, this is really sad. It just looks like he didn't really get the opportunity to actually grow up, to actually live, to actually experience anything of substance. I think that everything that he did and everything that he thought and everything that he every step that he made, it was very superficial, artificial, fake, for the gram, for clout, for attention. It just looks very robotic, you know. Let me do this today. Let me do that today. To like try to get attention or clout or money or something here. He was after, but I don't feel like he had a shot. Where was his daddy? Did this boy have a daddy in his life? Anybody know? Yeah, he was on the live on his birthday, which was the 23rd, and apparently, I don't know how true it is, but apparently, there was another guy who was like 23, and he passed away, and I think his name was 23, if I'm not mistaken. But he in that song, the Fantasia remake, I told you guys he did. He's in there telling the dude happy birthday because he unalived on his birthday. I mean, it wasn't him that did it, of course, but he unalived on his birthday, and his name was 23. And then, ironically, he goes on the 23rd. Isn't that crazy? The karma surrounding this little boy is so crazy. But I don't want this to sound like I'm being weird, but it looks and feels demonic. It feels low vibrational. It feels out of place. It feels like there was some sort of an agenda over him before he even got here. Like, say somebody find out they're pregnant, it feels like immediately something dark just immediately went to work. Okay, how? I don't effing know. But whatever these people were dealing with, it was something that they did not understand. They didn't. They did not realize how powerful it was. They didn't realize what it cost. They didn't realize what they were dealing with. They don't even know who they talking to. It might even be being nice to them, like, yeah, okay, yeah, we cool, but this thing right here is something else. Okay, this is a. It don't look universal. I mean, not the good part of the universe. I mean, and I know the universe is all things, all energies, but this don't look. Mm-mm, nah, son. Okay. Well, we'll see what they're going to do about that. Give me more information. I want to see what he got to say, too. We're going to look and see what he has to say in just a second. But we have the waiting game. Oh, Lord. Here we go with these notifications. Something always notifying while I'm on here with y'all. I'm sorry. But we had a waiting game. Okay, so this is somebody walking around in circles. You know what they say, out of mind is Satan workshop. Okay, this is somebody walking around in circles doing the same damn thing. Can't grow no more. Can't get out of this jar, this thing that's stopping them, preventing them from growing and becoming. It's almost like time up. Like, dude, whatever it was that you were meant to come here and do, you kind of fulfilled it. I mean, nothing's happening here. I mean, unless this thing here is broken, and this thing is planted in soil, something healthy with sunlight and water and access to all the nutrients it needs, it's gonna die. So that's what happened. Okay? We have accelerated motion. This happened really, really quickly. I don't think he was expecting it. I think he was very much so caught off guard. It doesn't feel like he was in his right mind. Okay, see all the little bubblies. He could have been drinking like champagne or beer or something with, Red Bull or something, something fizzy. Okay, he could have been drinking shit and doing stuff he wasn't supposed to be doing. But we have victory and success. This new beginning that the universe said needed to go down here, this retribution that it looks like they were showing us, it looked like it was very successful. They said, no, sir, you're going to get it. You're going to have to do this over, brother. Okay, you done messed this thing up already. And I feel like there's other people that are going to have to pay for this karma as well, okay, when it comes to this Julio Foolio character. I think that he definitely wants to transition and come on back over. But it looks to me like he's looking for something. He's looking for maybe a different family, a different outcome, a different skin. I don't know what it is that he's doing, but we have memories of love. I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of different things to say. I'm not here to judge anyone, but there are people that do love him. There are people who miss him. There are people who genuinely give a shit about him, but unfortunately, I don't feel like he was given what he needed when it mattered. Okay, they can love him all they want now, but I don't think that when it mattered, anybody poured into him. Okay, this looks very, I don't know how many of you guys read the Bible or are Christians or used to be Christians or whatever. But in the Bible, there's a story where I want to say it was God. I might be capping, but I think it was God was having a conversation with like one of the prophets or somebody about Esau and Jacob. And he said, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. And I forget in exact verbiage what the prophet said, but they were like, oh, he's just a baby. And God was like, nah, Shouter, you don't know. Like this one right here, nah, they ain't no baby. He gonna grow up and do some stuff that y'all ain't even ready for. You heard me? So I feel like this is what I'm getting from him. Like, even though it wasn't his fault, he may have been like a baby inside of his mama's belly, unborn, all of that. Maybe even energy at that point in time. But there was something about him that just wasn't right from inception. From the time he was conceived, there was something that went awry. It went left. Okay? All the way wrong. All the way wrong. It could have been his mom and daddy. Why does boy energy like this, Big Mom? Why is Julio's energy like this? Oh shoot. Didn't I just say it? Oh God. This boy was just born bad, y'all. I asked Big Mama and why his energy like this. Look what I got. I got intuition. These two came in side by side. Stand your ground kind of went a little crooked like this. And look at this guy here. Temptation. They both did like this. Ooh. That's supposed to be like equivalent to the devil card, just so y'all know. Okay. We got passion ignited and we have solitude. There was a demonic... Gosh, I feel bad for this kid, man. Because I feel like... these feminine energies and these masculine energies, nobody did right by this kid. Let me just say nobody, because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to come for a certain group. Everybody that's around him is not doing what he needs to turn out to be a good law-abiding citizen. Like, I just don't see that. I don't see anybody around him doing the right thing. Nobody. Whew. This... I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, Big Mama. Big Mama said he come from a cursed bloodline. Now, I don't know who he related to. Okay, allegedly. Okay. Allegedly, he come from a cursed bloodline. Here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this young man. Well, before he even came along, I'm seeing other men. And I'm going to try to make this as brief and comprehensive as I can for y'all, because I don't want to touch onto this because it's just a topic that is just so taboo. Okay, it's just something you don't really supposed to talk about like that. But what I'm seeing is men in his bloodline who either were forced to or decided to go around and leave illegitimate children all over the place. Look like it's something that's generational. Probably happening from a really, really long time ago. Really, really, really long time ago. And he just happened to be a part of the, you know how they say, most people's karma don't come to them and go to their children. Da, 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 da. You be hearing all that like type stuff. I'm getting that he may be a part of some sort of a bad family outcome or something like that. Okay, but I'm seeing a lot of illegitimates, a lot of them, masculines and feminines, lots of illegitimates, lots of them, like lot. Let me get these up so I don't get messed up here. I get too many cards, I start messing things up. I don't want to do that. Okay. Anything else you want us to know? Anything else you want us to know? Foolio. Damn. I said that. This is bad. I literally just picked up on this energy and then it comes out in a sentence. We have triumph. We have rejoice and celebration. I hate to say this, but there are people celebrating this ending of his. Okay, there are people celebrating. There are people that are happy that he done went on, got the hell on. Okay, we have deception and envy. This fell on top of the temptation card with the devil present. Okay, so he had lots of people who would prefer him to go on the other side than to be over here. Okay, I'm just saying he did. Lots of them. Then we have suffering and silence, and love begins came in, but it came in sideways. Okay, came in like that. So love was definitely a huge obstacle for him. A lot of this shit he was keeping inside. He wasn't really telling anybody what he was feeling, but he had really, really dark energy, really dark thoughts, really dark visions, really dark, yeah, disruption at the bottom of the deck. I'm sure that'll probably come out again, but this was a very dark individual. And I think that a lot of things he had to keep to himself, because had he said something, people would have definitely they'd have been picked up that it was something off with this dude. Excuse me. So a lot of things he had to keep his mouth shut about. Wow. Now this is about to turn this reading into something else, like Big Mama and them always do. They'll never let us just get through a reading without no mess, huh? Okay. Oh boy. Whew. Okay. I don't know who this guy was associated with. I don't. Wow. We have sacrifice. It fell on top of triumph. I don't want to go there because this is not that type of channel. But I should give him a minute to cross over like all the way and then go back and see what he talking about. Because homeboy, I feel like he is trying to say something, and I feel like he feels like he was a sacrifice. Patience came out in the reverse. And there are people who are celebrating his demise, people who are benefiting from this. We have hope. And please see the person here in the middle and all the little people surrounding I don't know, let me see if I can let y'all see it better. See the little people and the person right there in the middle. There was a lot of people watching this kid. This fell on top of the envy, the deception and envy, and the temptation card. Okay, so this was a lot of demonic energy chasing this kid around, following him in his head, directing his steps and his path and all that. Okay, we have positive movement forward and mental conflict. He absolutely knew what was going on. He was seeing it. He was feeling it. He knew it. He knew something was coming. Maybe that's the reason why he moved so recklessly. When people were saying, "Why'd you drop your location? He's been moving smart all this time." Maybe he knew, that it was nothing he could do about, whatever this outcome was, because it looks like to me like he feels like he was sacrificed. He feels like there's definitely some people who used him, and he's blaming it here with this awareness card coming in kind of janky sideways like that. He feels like it had a lot to do with the fact that he probably wasn't in his right state of mind. He wasn't listening to himself and using his intuition and being smart like he used to. Yeah, I can feel his energy, but he's definitely not like speaking like the way Big Mama and them be talking and shit like that. He ain't doing that. Ooh, 888. That's eternity, ain't it? Infinity. But like I said, I don't think this kid was really paying attention to his intuition the way he should have been, with awareness coming in kind of janky, because disruption came in next to it. Okay, his awareness was absolutely disrupted. There was something going on with him. Like I said, I don't know if this was a mental thing, if he had too many visions and too many dreams and just felt like he couldn't deal with it anymore. But discontent and boredom came in, but it came in sideways. You know, maybe his birthday party got the best of him. He felt like, oh, I'm going to go and, I mean, Big Mama just said fate. You know, his energy is saying he feels set up. Okay, we have emotional withdrawal and we have power here. He could have been something great, but he wasn't. He just wasn't given the opportunity. He wasn't given that. Like, that wasn't a part of his destiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how else to say it. Shit, it wasn't part of his destiny. I tell you. Mm. Mm. Okay, what y'all come out? Give me one more. So conflict and defeat came out in the reverse, but it came out kind of janky like that. And then authority came out like that too. So we having issues with conflict and defeat and authority. So I think he's still a bit confused as to what actually went down. I'm still trying to feel his energy out, but I just don't think he's ready to really. His energy is ready to come forward, but not fully. Like he's saying shit, but not like everything. The six of harmony came in sideways. It's a six at the top of this, by the way. We have fulfillment of wishes. And we have material and spiritual prosperity, but it came in kind of janky. So obstacle here with the spirituality part. He's having a difficult time communicating, expressing himself, being able to. I mean, he just crossed over like what 5 minutes ago, some shit like that. I mean, it ain't been long. So I mean, this is to be expected. He's not quite 100% ready, but I'm gonna tell you what he want to know. He wants to know who ordered this shit. This is what he's having the problem with. And he doesn't feel defeated. He like, bitch, I'll come back and do like, this dude is bad. Like, I don't know how else to express it to y'all. This dude is bad. He want to know who did it. Like, it's almost like he wants vengeance in the afterlife too. Lord have mercy, child. I tell you, some folks. But with the fulfillment of wishes here, I feel like in harmony, I feel like he definitely could have had something good, but he's not. I don't know. I don't even know if this dude is even like really human or something. I mean, he's human, but not like spiritually. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, you know, you got earth angels. Just imagine like an earth fallen angel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, that's what I'm getting. Earth fallen angel. This dude is so angry, y'all don't even understand. We have material, harvest, and fertility. I told you he want to come back. He want a different mama, though. He might even want Becky with the good hair to be his mom. Okay, but he definitely struggling with the obstacles and challenges that we saw early on. He's definitely struggling with getting back because he's trying to make a decision as to who and how and all of that stuff. This is the thing though, what people don't tend to understand. If there is any type of decision making on the other side of things, on the other side of life, death, dimensions, whatever you want to call it. But if there's anything on the other side of that, it's definitely an energy thing. It's not a gender thing. It's not like, oh, I want this lady to be my mom. Oh, I want this guy to be my dad. It's an energy thing. It's like, okay, this is this person's energy. This is what I like. This is what I want. But then what if when you get here that energy change? Like, think about how many women have babies and go through postpartum. Think about how many people have babies and then their hormones are off and then they start to have mental illness issues or bipolar disorders or whatever. It can be triggered by things like that when your body is like when a person is carrying a person inside of their body, because that's what it is. It's a little person, right? This little person is sucking up everything inside of you, all your calcium, all your nutrients, all your everything, your vitamin C, your vitamin D, your zinc, your all of this stuff that makes your body function the way that it functions. If you're not putting enough of that inside of your body to make sure that whatever this person is sucking up inside of you, you're still receiving that back, it can cause an imbalance in not only your mental and physical, but your spiritual body as well. Okay, some people connect sickness and disease to your spirituality directly. Okay, I don't have enough proof to do so, but I believe it because of my own personal experiences. Okay, but I can't prove it. But what I'll say is this is an energy thing. So you have to be careful regardless. Okay, regardless. And I get it. Like if you're given the option to choose someone's energy to become life through, why wouldn't you want something positive? Why wouldn't you want something that's going to grow? Why wouldn't you want someone who's wise, someone who's going to nurture you and teach you the things that you need to learn properly? But that has to be a guarantee that that energy will remain the same. And that's the one thing we can't guarantee. Everything, the only thing in life that's guaranteed is change and death. You ain't promised nothing else. Change is inevitable and death is inevitable. Everything else is a roll of the dice. It's like you're just gambling. Okay? You just don't know. Next, we have firm foundation. This is what this guy is looking for. He wants a firm foundation. He wants a couple that is in love, that loves him the way that they love each other. That's what he wants. But I don't know if he's going to get that. He has a lot of work to do on the other side, okay, with heartache and loss. This guy he's done so much. Like, I don't know if there's any way to, we got wisdom here, okay? There was somebody here that was actually trying to teach him and tell him the right thing to do. He was willing to give whatever he had away for what he believed, and what he believed was a bunch of nonsense. The way that he saw the world, the way that he saw relationships, the way that he dealt with people, the way he dealt with his anger, his emotions, his love, his pain, his everything. It was wrong. Okay? It was wrong. All the way wrong. Anything else about Julio we need to know? Again, seeking that love. He's seeking somebody who is in a healthy relationship. He wants to come back bad as shit. He don't want the same experience. But, I mean, he looks like he might be the same energy. We have patience and planning. We have destiny. We have the base chakra. He wants so badly. Oops. Damn. Okay, let's just keep that. And we have the heart chakra. He wants somebody who's going to he wants to, okay, so he's given this energy of wanting to be loved is what I'm getting. Wanting to actually experience. He don't feel like he ever had a chance to experience love. This lifetime, he don't think anybody ever really, truly, authentically loved him. That's how he feels now, in this moment. Nobody never really, truly loved me. Nobody. Okay, not mama, not daddy, not grandma, not no. Like now, he's looking at it like, nah, nobody loved me. Maybe he thought that when he was here, but now, he don't think anybody did. We have recognition and reward. We have movement, choices, and decisions. I'm not going to shuffle these last three. I'm just going to flip them over. We have truth. We have prosperity begins. And we have choose wisely. Okay, let me bring up these two cards. I pretty much use this whole deck. Movement, choices, and decisions, and choose wisely. This is spirit giving him a direct message telling him, you better, if you decide to do this again, which it looks like that's what he wants, you better do this right. You had better do this right. This is the last damn time. Because it looks like they are going to give him a chance. And he will be protected. He will have that loving couple that's going to protect their seed and eat, good food, good vegetables and fruit and organic or, whatever, grow their own stuff or whatever. It does look like somebody actually this time is going to care about him and I'm going to tell you why, because his request is not a selfish one is what I'm hearing. Love is something everybody deserves. So he's not asking for money. He's not asking for fame. He's not asking for he's pissed. Don't get me wrong. He would love to see his enemies get dealt with. He would, especially where he at now. But if he decides to do this again, which I think he's very much so leaning towards that, He wants a chance to do it the white way. You heard what I said. I said the white way. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? That's what he said. Okay? That's what he said. Not Queen. Queen didn't say that. He didn't say right. He said white. Okay? So, if you want to get mad, call him up on 1-800-Julio.com and tell him what Queen told you. And then y'all talk about it. Okay? But that's what he said. The white way. You heard what I said. I didn't stutter. Yeah? And I do not apologize. That's what he said. Yeah? What up? Now, I love y'all too. I ain't tripping. You ain't tripping, girl. You heard what I said. That's what he said. Okay? I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Got to play by the rules. Ask him why he chose that name. The Foolio name. Girl, I can take a look and guess. Maybe he was a damn fool. Yeah, let's ask that. Let's see why he chose that name. Foolio. Sound like some trash baggery-ness to me. We should have expected him to act like a fool with fool in his name. Just saying. We'd be the ones acting like we don't know no better. They like to unalive their parents. Yeah, a lot of them do that. They be sacrificing their mom. That's why I told my son, I said, listen, the first time one of them little celebrities hit you up and you talking about, hey, man, yeah, listen, I'm going to be like, Make sure you call me on WhatsApp now, okay? I bet you. I sure do. I love you. He be laughing. I be like, okay. You laugh all you want to. You see. That Gucci man and one of them hit you up, honey. I am out of this bitch. I am not coming back. I'm not coming back to this bitch no more, motherfucker. If you want to give me, you'll have to chase me. I leave. I am leaving. I don't have time for this shit. I'm leaving right now. I'm going to grab all of my shit. I'm going to put this one on this Delta Airlines. And I'm going to get the fuck away from you. I am leaving. What do you think you're going to do to me? Are you going to Kanye West, mama? You want to do the done that to me? I am not going to allow you to do this. I'm not going to let you do this one to me. I'm going to run. Fuck you. You won't sacrifice me, motherfucker. Tell them that I took a nap and I wake up dead. What the fuck is wrong with you? You'll never get the opportunity, bitch. I will run from you. I will run from you. I cannot get jiggy with this shit. What? I'm after this bitch. Try to kill your mom? Girl. Illuminati bold out here. Well, they say it ain't really Illuminati. That's just what they've got us fooled with saying. But I don't know, child. I ain't got nothing to do with all that, okay? Like I said, first time motherfuckers come to me talking about, yeah, they want me to come to the studio down and then I'll be like, yeah. He gonna hop in the car, go to the studio. I'm coming to pack my shit. You won't get my ass. Okay? Why that boy named himself Foolio, Big Mama? I think it's because he a fool. But like I said, that's my own personal opinion. Give me a couple more. We got. That ain't no elf. Why he named himself? What is this? It was something universal. So this could have been like a nickname or something. Probably not the Foolio part, but Julio I'm getting. What was his real name? Because I'm getting like something like maybe traditional or somebody else maybe started calling him this or something like that when he was like little or something. I don't know. Okay. The Foolio may have been something he made up, but I think the Julio may have been something that's like kind of stuck around a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be having my moments. What else did I want to know about him? All of this trolling and stuff that people doing about his casket and his funeral and all of that, and posted on his page as him and all of that shit. Um, what's gonna be the outcome of that? Is people gonna find out, or is this gonna be one of them things where they just gonna keep clout chasing or whatever? Uh-oh. That hoodoo really messed that boy up. It might be a family tradition, but that's sad. What's up with this page of his? Just, they gonna end up getting in trouble, or like what's gonna happen? His name Charles John. Yeah, somebody trying to yeah, somebody want to keep money going flowing or something like that. Yeah, somebody want to keep money going, keep a source of income or something like that. I think that his name started to ring bells, and somebody got used to like this clout, or I don't know, maybe they're addicted to something, but somebody's over here taking some sort of authoritative figure over all of his stuff, and I mean, they gonna keep doing what they doing. They gonna keep doing what they're doing. As long as it's getting attention and it's making it go viral and it's keeping his name in people's mouths, keeping a check rolling in, they can keep posting on his channel and getting a check from, Facebook or wherever it's going viral at or whatever. They gonna keep doing it. They are. This is somebody older and wiser too. It's maybe like a parent, maybe like his mama. I don't know where his daddy is because I don't see him, but yeah, could be like his mom or somebody with access to all his stuff, getting mom energy. Yeah, she is hurting though. She hurting. What is it he don't like about his mama? I ain't know he didn't. I mean, I guess with some of these young guys, most of them do have mommy issues, which is crazy. She very suspicious. Yeah, I don't know anything about the young lady, so I'm not gonna throw nothing out here on her because I'm just not gonna, you know, not today. Y'all know with me, you never know. Okay. Oh, this shit, I might get on here next time and be like, you know what? Let me see who you say, okay? Julio mama, Julio mama. But right now, we ain't gonna do that. See what we feel like next time. What is it he ain't like about his mama, big mama? Well, Julio ain't like, oh, Jesus. Ooh, look at this, huh? Shot. His car's just jumping all over the place. Well, first of all, he didn't feel like his mama was very honest with him about what life was really about. This kind of came in like this. We have Stand Your Ground that came in the reverse. He feel like she should have taught him to be a little bit more mature and a little bit more ready for the world. What really was going on outside? You know what I'm saying? What was really happening outside? What was really going on? What was her experiences? It don't look like she shared a whole lot of wisdom with him pertaining to truth that could have kind of helped him. You know, I'm gonna say this about this situation. I think maybe a lot of men may feel like this towards their mothers, especially when their mothers don't really have like a guy around to give his perspective of how men are supposed to think. One of the biggest issues with men not being present for their young sons, because I don't think a dad is necessarily something that needs to be a force. I think that masculine energy is a force in itself. Of course, feminine energy is as well. But I mean, like sometimes, I know when I was a kid, my dad didn't really have to yell at me. You know what I'm saying? But with this energy, here's what I get. A lot of times, I think so many women, especially when they're single parents, they don't know how to just allow things to happen, right? Now with girls, that's one thing. And I'm talking about nurturing, okay? I'm talking about nurturing. I'm not talking about like, oh, your kids need to eat, they need a bath, they need to wash behind their ears, they need, I'm not talking about that. I mean like I tell you guys a lot about how when my boys were younger, excuse me, when me and my ex-husband split up, I think that because I had saw him and how he moved and operated with my boys, I understood that when I had to do it by myself, or the time that I did it by myself, I understood that I needed to back up at times. There were certain times I needed to just shut up. I needed to keep my feminine energy out of it. Like when my boys started getting older, they were teenagers and shit like that. I would just go to the store and come back home with boxing gloves. I would go to the store and come back home with like boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Bow and arrows and little surf guns and stuff like that. And then I would let them do them. Like it was so, if it was work to be done. Oh man, I wish I had somebody to cut some grass. My son could cut your grass. How much you gonna pay him? You know what I'm saying? And let them make their own money. Let them do things that boys did. Like my boys started cutting grass and cleaning the church and all that little shit when they was like 9. I believe my oldest son was when he got his first job. 9 years old, cutting grass, doing all that shit, picking up leaves and sticks and shit in people's yards, and older people like hiring them to do it. They were hard workers. They really were. And I think sometimes women don't understand that one day your child is going to jump off the porch. All that stuff you're trying to protect your child from, baby, I know how badly women want to protect their children from the world and the dangers of the world. But the righteous thing for us to do, because it says you spare the rod, you spoil the child. They're not talking about spanking your child. They're talking about if you spare your child the truth, if you do not allow them to go out in the world and make their own mistakes, bump their own head, fall and scrape their own knee, clean off their own wound, put their own bandage on, get themselves up, learn how to walk with their legs still hurting, learn how to walk on those crutches, learn how to fix shit, problem solve. You're going to raise a very incompetent person. And we learn these things as time goes on. But that's something that us as women have to put in our, listen, if you're going to be one of those women you like to date and sleep with and let irresponsible men bust loogies inside of you where you could possibly give birth to a human, you might want to take that into consideration just in case y'all decide to change your mind and you end up with that child on your own. You have to teach them how to jump off the porch. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Listen to me. There is nothing you can do to stop your child from doing all the stuff that you're afraid of. I don't want my child to smoke. I don't want my child to do drugs. I don't want my child to do this. Don't drink and drive. Don't have S3X. Don't have a baby. Don't do this. Don't all the stuff you scared of. They gonna do all of it. Your job is to teach them how to do it safely. Yes, they're going to sneak out and go to parties in the middle of the night. They're going to drink alcohol. They're going to do it. Teach them how to do it without binge drinking and killing their damn self. That's your job. They're going to do it. They're going to get some bang, bang, bang. Teach them what rubbers are for. Teach them the right ones to use. Teach them how to know what to look at. What size do they need? Okay? Because a rubber that don't fit, you might as well just not even have one. Okay, birth control. You have to teach your children these things. So this is what I get from this. It's almost as if his mother didn't have the capacity to teach him how to. She knew he was going to jump off the porch, but she didn't teach him how to jump off the porch safely. That's the issue he had with her. You didn't tell me what the real world was about. And she can't be like, oh, it's his daddy fault too. Because listen, boo, when you lay down and have a kid, I'm gonna tell you something. My first son, I tell y'all this all the time. My first son, bruh, listen, I was 17. I wasn't ready for the baby. My second baby, my third baby, I was like, listen, the only thing, and I did this with my first son too, but this was after he was born. The other ones I did it while I was still pregnant. But I was like, I looked at my child in his face. I'll never forget it. My oldest son, I looked him in his face and I said, if everything in your life, in your world, because I was still with their daddy and all that, I said, if everything in your life were to crumble right now, are you going to make sure that you do everything in your power to make sure that this kid have a good life, better than the one you had? And I said it out loud to myself. I said, yes. And once I made that promise, because that's the one thing about me, I don't like breaking promises, especially to myself. If I promise myself something, I try to make sure. Like if I tell you, I promise you I'm going to punch you in your face. If you see me at the gas station, get in your car, child, and lock your door. Because if I see you, and I promised you I was going to punch you in your face, child, I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling that damn day, child. I might give you a rain check. Why violence? I'm not saying that's what I'm gonna do. I'm giving you examples. Shit. If I say it, then look. I ain't saying I'm running around hitting folks upside the head. I'm just giving you an example of how I am, child. Okay? But when it comes to that matter, I really hope that people understand that things change. Sometimes you might be in love with somebody today, and tomorrow, 6 months from now, a year, 6 years, 5 years, 10 years, however long. Sometimes people feelings change. Not always. Some people can have love forever, and that's a beautiful thing. But I mean, if we look at statistics of relationships happening right now in 2024, well, if your kids are your life, you make sure you understand that when your kids get to a certain age, they're gonna go and they're gonna make a life for themselves, and they ain't gonna be thinking about your ass. So make sure you don't forget about you in this life that you have for your children. Okay. And I'm not telling you to neglect your children in any way, shape, form, or fashion, but you make sure your happiness is at the forefront of your children being your life. Okay, if you're in a relationship, you make sure that relationship is solid. You make sure y'all take time to love each other. You make sure that you nurture your partner in every way, shape, form, or fashion. Don't make them feel insufficient in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because I promise you, baby, them children is going to get grown, and they going to fall in love, and they going to get them some bang, 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 child, and they going to look at you and be like, ain't nobody asked you for that house. I don't know why you trying to stick me with a mortgage. I listen. I'm over here doing my thing with my man, girl. I'm married. Okay, got my kids. My house is paid for. I don't need your stuff. Everything you doing it for you. You just don't know it yet. Wait till they get older. You see. You see. Okay. Always put yourself first. And if you're in a relationship with children, love your children. But baby, put them. Listen. You got to have some me time, some adult time. Tell them kids, look, y'all going to the babysitter tonight. Okay, mom and daddy going to get a hotel room. Okay, me and my boo going out tonight. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Yeah, we could do it in our room, but we want to go somewhere else and mess up somebody else's sheets. They'll be all right. Take care of your partner. Because when them children get up and leave you and disappoint you and crash the car and drive drunk and cuss you out and tell you was insufficient as a parent and you were a bitch and you was mean and you didn't get them no money when they wanted some money and they friends couldn't come over and stay the night and fuck you and you didn't teach me how to drive and you didn't buy me a car, you bitch. You better hope that person that you sitting over there talking about your children is your life is still next to you. The ego of a parent can be crippling for a child. Yeah, if you're an unfit parent. I ain't talking about doing nothing in ego, baby. I'm talking about love. This is about love. This whole channel is about love and a little discipline. I will cut your ass out, but if I do it, I still do it in love. I love each and every one of you. Okay? Kids don't want to hear it when the person ripped their heart out. Yeah, well, listen. It's called a part of the human experience, y'all. It just comes with the territory, As much as we would like for our children to do every fucking thing we tell them to do, when we tell them to do it, and how we tell them to do it, they ain't gonna do that. We ain't do it. Like, whatever. It's okay. People be out here disowning their kids. I told little Becky to go to college to be a doctor. She didn't go be a doctor, so now she ain't getting none of my damn money when I die. I tell you right now, little Becky around there messing with little Billy Bob. Listen, give that girl a chance to grow up and learn and be stupid. Okay? That's what make you wise. You got to go out and be a fool. And get humiliated. Okay? And then come back and be like, you know what? I was so stupid. I'm so sorry. I ain't gonna do that stupid shit no more. All of us go through it, child. Okay? All of us go through it. Some of them go out and make a whole tribe of babies with them. You be like, oh. Why? Why you gonna have 6 children, girl? What you doing that for? But you can't tell people how to love and what love look like for them. You can't tell people that. You gotta let them live, man. And some of these dumbass people, let me tell you something. For every dumbass person that you know on the internet, guess what? They got a mama and a daddy. Now just imagine one of your children getting up on the internet acting a damn fool when you just happen to be their mama or their daddy. Child. Oh. He run around here hiding under umbrellas like Michael Jackson and the paparazzi running up on you too. Hey, Queen. So your son Kevin Samuels went viral today. He said, he'd be like, oh Lord. Acting a Foolio, exactly. Damn, that was perfect image. But yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I think I gave y'all enough discipline for today. A parent should not want to be the center of their child's life. Let your child have their own experience. Well, yeah, when they get to a certain age. When they're younger, just let them enjoy being a kid, man. Like my kids, when they was younger, I used to let them enjoy being a kid, bro. We done had water fights in the house. Lit up. We ain't had no carpet. We had some rabbit. Had a whole water balloon fight up in that bitch. It was fun too. People were slipping and falling and shit. I was screaming, "Don't break no bones! Don't break no bones!" I ain't had no insurance. That shit was fun. Okay. Let them be kids, man. Let them enjoy life. And then when they get older, don't get all bent out of shape when they still being kids. They still being kids. Just because they 16 don't mean they still ain't a kid. They just a big dumbass kid. That's all. Okay. Your husband won't let his adopted daughter live her life. Well, he was going to die a stressed out man one day. He going to stress himself out. He going to get his pressure up, child. He going to end up in the hospital. Tell him to stop that. That ain't good for your body. Stress ain't good for you. Especially stress and shit you can't change anyway. What you going to do about that? That's just like, you know what? Let me tell you something that always bugged me out. Parents who don't like their children's spouses. Like, they not in a relationship with your ass, fool. Now I can see if they run around be this and be that and mother F this and F that and, doing all type of weird stuff. But man, listen. Let them cheer and do what they gonna do, man. If they happy, let them be happy. What the fuck is the problem? I don't understand. Now, folks out here toe tagging their children because of who they with. Ain't none of your business, child. Let them live. Whatever. Go on vacation. If you tell your husband if he's that mad at y'all adopted daughter, tell him to book a vacation. Say, baby, we need a vacation. Tell him to book you a cruise, girl, and go out and have yourself a good time. Let that child live. That baby coming back. If the baby survive, because you got to survive it these days. That baby gonna come back and be like, "Mama, you right, Daddy. You right. You right. You right. You right." We all do it. Let him live. Go on vacation, girl. He bored. Your husband is bored. Okay, you booked the vacation. Tell him, look, I'm getting sick of you. You and her both getting on my damn nerve. You and your adopted child, with boy or girl, whoever it is. Say, listen, you getting on my damn nerve. Okay, so I booked us the vacation. We finna go out of town. Okay. Go do the bang, bang, bang. Come on back home, child. Tell him to chill out. Go to the spot. Playing something every weekend. He ain't got time to be getting nights. Because it ain't that deep. Okay. But anyways, I'm finna go. This Julio shit is a Foolio mess. Okay? I hope y'all got something from this. I know y'all did. I try to get y'all, drop a little bit of juice on y'all every time I come on here. Sometimes children need to bump their heads. No, everybody, not just children. Some adults still need to bump their heads to learn. You know how many people is in relationships they've been in for 30 years, been miserable, 27 of them motherfuckers? And still there in the kitchen talking about, seasoning the meatloaf, child. Okay? Just saying. All right. So anyways, I'm going to let y'all go. Okay? Like I told y'all, I'm going to give y'all, okay, I think what I'll do is I'll probably do a poll or some shit. But I'm getting ready to do this ask a question session thing with y'all again. Okay? For everybody who like to ask a question sessions, I'm going to do that again for y'all. I'm going to need to do one with my mods as well. We do ours private, though. We don't do ours with y'all. Okay? But I will see you guys in the next video. Send this to somebody. Shit. Okay? I love y'all, weirdo gang. Later.